Hello boys and girls, welcome to another part of Let's Play Warlords 2. I've had such a great session just now, but it's one of these sessions where you realize you forget to hit the record button. It happened to me. After 2 years of Let's Playing, it happened again. I am now at turn 106, and I'm winning at even, well, not yet winning, but about as good as the Lich King. What happened in the last, I don't know how many, 12 turns or 22 turns, I don't really remember. When was the last session? I think I'm at session like 94, so maybe 12 turns. This is a great opportunity to make you acquainted with the game internal history records. So how did it go? We have gold report. No wait, history. Something like history. There is something like history here. Cities. So I think we were somewhere around turn 94 in our last session. Yes, I think that's where we left off last time. So I easily could conquer the remaining last cities. I've conquered these two back, Ilarthia and Ferarth, aren't they? I can't click on them to see, but you can see what happened in turn 93. We had the new hero Argus. We killed Lich King's hero. Got these two cities. Then Lich King was fighting some others. Syrians. He conquered Syrians. I think Lich King. No, it was we. It was us who conquered Syrians. But Lich King won Point Har again. Took it back from Syrians. So Syrians were gone. Then I could take the lip and the pit, the Isle of the Pit. Actually, no, we've taken the lip, but I've taken the other city of the island again. Not again, actually, for the first time for the Dark Elves. And I was able to hold them, both cities, since then. And then I expanded. There was no immediate threat coming from the lip anymore. My next focus was on this city, Ethring. I have set up vectoring armies so that I've vectored armies to this city. I think Celebrim is it called. And from there I supplied these two cities and embarked on ships. What happened with Lich King was that he used this city, Deathwater, as his embark point, and he was attacking Lip, but I was able to hold it. And Ethring, of course, he moved armies to Ethring and started to attack here. Meanwhile, he tried to attack from Point Har at the ruins of Brilia, but I was able to guard that. Many cities have been set up to vector units to Ichnion, so we were constantly supplied, or continuously supplied, by armies, by fresh armies to guard this Point Brilia. Over the turns, it went so far that we could take Point Har, but something horrible happened in turn 99. We've got a new hero. I called him Cameron as thank you for the subscriber who has given me The Gift of Antichamber. I couldn't remember the subscriber's name. He had such a strange nickname. But since the game was called Antichamber and chamber is camera in Latin, I called the hero Cameron. The game of Antichamber is very interesting. I love it. I didn't play it for too long. I think it was about 40 seconds or 1 minute, but I can tell it's very interesting and very unusual, and that's why he gave it to me. He said something like, in your Nagilog 30, you said you like interesting games. Here is one of them. Try it, and I did, and I can say it's really looking interesting. I want to see what this game is about, what that game is about, that Antichamber. So there is a let's play of it coming, definitely. So that's why hero is called Cameron. And Heimdall was killed in a battle. That was a very stupid thing. I felt so safe with Heimdall, nothing could happen. There was a fleet of the Lich King close to the lip. Heimdall has conquered Lip before, he has been guarding it. I embarked with Heimdall on the fleet and I fought the hero on the sea. And as you know, I've told it multiple times already in this Let's Play, that on the sea the strength of the units change. They are somewhat equal. I think every unit has a strength of 2. Although I don't believe it's as simple as that. Fact is that the fleet battle was in a somewhat unexpected order. Normally, your hero is ordered as last unit fighting, but on the sea, I don't know for what reason was it that Heimdall and the last but one unit were swapped, so Heimdall was the 7th unit in the row of death. So Heimdall died and one Pegasus survived. It should be the other way. It should have been the other way around, but that happened. So the Pegasus survived, and Heimdall. I couldn't even pick his items up because it happened in the sea, and you heard such a blubbering sound of all these items the hero had sinking to the sea, into the sea. Yeah, so there goes Heimdall. He died somewhere around the Isle of Pitt. But since then we were really expanding quickly. Our armies could soon get the city of Ethring, you see, in turn 100. Leandros emerged in Celebrin. I think here. Leandros, a hero, was called after a friend from Leipzig who recently got interested in playing Warlords 2. And he recently subscribed to my channel. Thanks for that. You are glorified as a hero in my Let's Play now. And I think he brought an ally with him. Don't know which. Nothing special though. I don't know where I moved my heroes, but I think Argus and Leandros are heading south. Agatha is somewhere in Ethring. And we have another hero. Of course, there's the hero Benjamin. Benjamin is guarding south, and it's Benjamin who eventually will win Point Har. Not in this turn, though. Nothing changed. But this turn, Benjamin won Point Har. And I had so many troops. It was groups of 8, stacks of 8, 3 or 4 stacks of 8 waiting at the ruins of Brilia. They immediately have sailed over to Point Har, disembarked there, and from the very first turn it was very well guarded. Argus was killed in Deathwater. Yes, that was a mistake. Another stupid mistake I did was Battle of Deathwater. There were 2 stacks prepared to attack Deathwater, 2 boarded, 2 stacks in ships. ready to attack Deathwater, and I thought, well, there is a heavy cavalry, there is a Minotaur in Deathwater, and there is a Pegasus in Deathwater, so I attacked with Argus troop, with the hero. But it turned out it was not a Pegasus. He looks so similar to a unicorn, a very magical creature, and a unicorn is considerably stronger than a Pegasus. And Argus's troop, since he is a new hero, was not so strong, so he lost. We've lost Argus there, but the other troop could then win Deathwater. But I should have reversed the attack order. First attack with the hero, less troop, and then move in with the hero. The reason why I didn't do it was because I thought it's a Pegasus and it's an easy win for Argus. I wanted him to gain experience more quickly. Yeah, it didn't work out, so we've lost Argus. And that's about it. I didn't win another city, but I was reorganizing some vectoring. I'm no longer vectoring cities to Celebrim, but I'm vectoring them straight to Ethring. And I've been vectoring units from the Isle of Pit into Deathwater. An action which I did cancel just before the Lich King could gather up or put together an army in this city. I don't know how it is called, and he sailed to the Lip, and he is approaching the Lip with it. Or did he? I think we've defeated that army, but a new stack of Griffins and Pegasus or Pegasi is flying over the sea towards the Lip and towards Axbridge, and I don't know which one of them to guard. And they are very mobile. They have both Griffins and Pegasi have lots of move. Their radius where they can strike is very big. So that's a bit of a concern there now. Actually, we can see it on the map here. Here they come. You see, 3 Pegasi and a Griffin about to attack Lip. It's about equal strength. I don't think these spiders are too strong here, but that's why I didn't vector spiders to the. I cancel the vectoring. Next turn a spider will be here, and next turn a spider will be in the Lip. Unfortunately, Lich King will strike this turn if he wants. Anyway, there is a support troop from Axbridge coming to the Lip. And I think we have a new hero. Sentia, yes. Sentia emerges in Thurg. So I think it was one of these cities. I'm not sure whether we had Sentia before as a hero, but it was a female, it was a heroine, and I didn't know how to call it other than Sentia. Although Sentia is not a female, but to me this name sounds like female. I've been vectoring spiders to Gobtown because I feared that the battery of these 3 cities, Santori, Tempora and Morai, could become dangerous over time. When I let the troops grow, as a ticking time bomb, they could have striked. So I've been sending suicide troops, 4 spiders, 4 barbarians, or 6 spiders, 2 barbarians, from Gobtown and Pitchflame down to Santori, and they've been quite successful. It took only like 2 or 3 of such suicide troops, and there were over 16, maybe something between 16 or 20 pikemen and heavy cavalries in Santori waiting. We took them down, and I think Sentia is going to conquer it, and then we will reinforce it with this troop of spiders. They are headed for Santori as well. And from Santori we will start to conquer the east, and together with the troops in Point Har, which is very well guarded. Nobody will dare to attack Point Har now, although some of these troops are not actually meant to stay here. This troop is headed out, and this is not. These two will stay. So Griffin, Spider, Minotaurs, all strong in the city. Some barbarians will stay in Point Har, and this troop will support. Who is it? Agatha? No, it's Benjamin. It's Benjamin who conquered Point Har in fighting this city, Wairith. I could attack this turn, but I won't, because even if I would win it, look at this. He could take it the next turn. These are strong units. These elementals and skeletons are very strong. No, that would be a Pyrrhic victory. Taking it now, I must take it when I can support it, and there is a support troop already underway. So that's about it. We've been doing great. I didn't know that when I started the session we were like about here with the winning, and within 12 turns we've caught up with Lich King. We're still coming second, but that's a matter of time when we start winning. As you can see, I am doing completely different strategy. Look at my cities here. They are completely unguarded and free to take mostly. And look at Lich King's cities here, in a land where nobody can attack within I don't know how many turns. He's got heavily guarded cities, elephant, griffin, skeletons. I don't know why he guards cities. Every turn he has to pay for these units, you know? I don't know, maybe the standard algorithm for the Warlord is doing that. You can, if you pick a Warlord, you can also choose how will he play, whether he will be the standard algorithm or will he be skewed in a special way, producing certain kinds of units, leaving cities unguarded, or over-guarding cities, or whatever, or inclining to raise cities, inclining to pillage cities, I don't know, inclining to, or hating certain folks. I think something like that could happen as a characterization of a computer player. I think I've picked the standard Warlord, and as you see, the standard Warlord is throwing away money for leaving cities guarded where nobody can attack within a great amount of turns. Look at this. What are they doing here? They're just sitting there and waiting. There are pros and cons about these strategies. The pros are that if you have you can't have surprise attacks, because the city is unguarded as I have them. If he succeeds in a surprise attack, he can take 5-6 cities and I can't do nothing about it. But he can't. I'm effectively spending all my money in armies where I need them. I only pay, so I earn a lot of money every turn. I'm getting a lot of heroes with lots of allies, and I'm only paying for those armies which are actually fighting on the battlefront. So I'm concentrating all my money in form of fighting units where it matters. And I think that's the only way how you can fight an enemy which has more power than you have. We were a small nation. Our dark elves had pretty much only these cities in this forest, and Lich King had all the other cities. Concentrating your fighting, your attack power, and not guarding cities where you don't need to guard them is the only way how to fight against a stronger enemy. So that's the strategy I've been following. we didn't lose many cities. There was something about actually the heat points or the attack points were mostly here and around Lip, and of course the occasional troop coming from the ruins of Brilia. So that's about it. The session was really great. I'm sorry to have lost the footage, but I've given you a brief summary of it. At least I think you have enjoyed that. Seeing the history of these of the inner game history is not so bad at all. You see the whole thing. We were quite good at turn 25. Then we had a crisis in turn in the 40s, 50s, 60s, even into the 70s, and then we started to rise again. I don't know what happened in turn 77 to 78. What happened? We've won Maya 77 to 40. Look. Ah, okay. That's where we won these 4 cities. Look at that. It was a big boost. Big boost indeed. That's what happened. And since then, rising curve. In terms of money, we've been getting a lot of money, and you see where we spend it for a hero. We spend it here for a hero, another hero, another hero, two heroes in a row, I think, and another hero. So thus was the city count. That was just the city count. It's not the winning. The winning was rising, but still balancing between up and down. Yes, so that's about it. See you in our next session. Thanks for watching.